G'day everyone, Andy here, poverty prospecting, back down the creek, giving it a bit of a go. Plenty of work has been here since I've last been here, but brought the mini high banker and the long tom and just trying to dig a bit of gravels out over here. Did one test pan, come up with 3 flakes and about 6 micros, but it is where I was working the other day. My son's to come down from Bendigo, help me carry all the gear down. Smudge is over there sitting in the shade. But yeah, we're going to have a bit of a go at this, and he's going to have a bit of a pan and see what he can find. His missus is here as well, so she's having a go. Everyone's having a go. Alright, I'm going to try and shovel a bit more shit through this machine and see what we can come up with in the first hour's run. Cheers. Okay, that's the best pan of the day. There's about 6 bits in there, 3 micros, 3 little flakes and a lead shot. But that came from where the shovel is, along the edge of that rock wall. You can feel down there's a couple of little crevices which I hand picked all the rocks out and give it a bit of a scratch with my hand and my little trowel. Haven't really got a scratching tool in there properly yet, but I scratched up like half a pan of material, just a test pan along the edge there, and that's the best one. So anyway, we'll suck that up and keep going, and then run the high banker for a little bit. Four pieces, and that's good, plus 1 specimen. Alright guys, that was 1 bucket, big bucket and a little bucket. I've just stuffed it was sucked out of this little crevice along here, and there's another crevice here where this ridge goes. And I was moving all the rocks and just sucking stuff up and classifying as we were going. But the sluice seems to be running okay. All the cells are starting to agitate. There's a fair few flat rocks getting through, which is one thing that the trommel sort of stops, is the big flat rocks. Can't see anything down there, but as you know, 90% gets caught up in the top anyway. So we're going to stop this for a sec, have a bit of a look at the top mat and see what's in there, and hopefully we might find something. Never know. Okay, having a look in the top box, the only thing I can see at this point is 1 lump of lead right up in that top corner, and I can't see any little nuggies or anything like that, but 1 lump of lead. Anyway, we'll pull it out, give it a wash, see what's in there. Used to that. Okay, I got someone here. My youngest son is here today to give us a bit of a hand, and this is just what's come out of those 2 buckets from the cleanup sluice. There's a bit of lead there, but that's not a bad little result from sort of 1.5 buckets really. Bit of lead, but clean it up a little bit more. Yeah, that's not too bad. Quite happy with that. There's a half decent flake there, so a couple of nice bits. Anyway, we'll keep going. We'll try and hit it a bit harder, maybe. See what we can do. Cheers. Okay, we're done for the day. We've been here, we've scratched out a few of these cracks. My son's been a machine on the end of a Yabi pump, sucking and sucking. I won't show his face, he looks a bit Amish today, but he's all dressed up in his best waders, his country shirt, and he's got blockages. But yeah, we'll just run another 2 buckets of gravel through the actual little mini high banker here. Can't see anything down the bottom. I never expect anything in the bottom part of the sluice anyway, because nearly all of it gets caught up here. But we're just about to do a full clean up. We'll do the top mat first, and then we'll do the rest and see how we go. Anyway, it's been a grouse day. There is, as I can see, well, about 15 bits of lead, so that's maybe a good sign. We might find some gold in here, but lots of lead shot, as in slug gun pellets in there. Alright, we'll do the clean up, let you have a look. Okay, cleaned up the top box as per usual for this spot. Another shitload of lead and a little bit of gold with a little bit of amalgam in there. So we hit a bit of a deep hole. Got a few nice little bits out of that, but yeah, lead city. Anyway, now we've got to do the rest of the sluice, so we'll clean that up now and get ready to pack up and go home. Hopefully by then my son's done one more bucket of concentrates for us to take home and run through the little clean up sluice in the backyard. Always good to have a bucket to clean up in the backyard, it's good fun. Cheers, bye. Okay, just cleaned out the bottom part of the sluice with the dream mat, 2 lumps of lead and 1 flake and 1 micro. So that's all that was in the bottom section of the sluice, not the very bottom, just the middle section. So with the dream mat and the Bunnings carpet. But I don't expect anything to be in the very bottom of the sluice, because there very rarely ever is anything unless I've run a shitload of material through it. So all good. We'll see what we can find at the very end. Thank you. Okay, and that's the very bottom of the sluice run. One big piece of flat, very flat lead. So nothing else. As to be expected. That's a good thing. Hi guys, Andy, Poverty Prospecting here. Back home, cleaned up most of the gold. This is what my son found in one of the crevices that we were sucking away at. A nice little species. We'll just give it a bit of a zoom if I can do that. Yeah, it's a nice little piece of gold attached to the quartz. So it's a very nice little chunk. It's not a bad piece of gold. There it is. Not bad. Nice little piece just stuck on the end. Flip them around a bit. Is it going to focus? There we go. Yeah, nice little specy. Still got a chunk of gold on it, so that's not too bad. Since he was helping out all day, that's his piece to take home and add to his collection. So awesome day out with me kid and his missus and 2 dogs, Smudge and Canister's dog. But we all had a pretty good day. I'll show you my gold later, as well as all the bloody lead. Awesome. Cheers. G'day everyone, Andy, Poverty Prospecting. Well, we're at home, sort of cleaned up a bit of the stuff here. That's the lead from yesterday's session with my son and his girlfriend. A couple of slug pellets that have never hit anything, that have flew through the air and just fallen in the creek, I presume. Plus 122 shell that hasn't hit anything either, which is unusual, but that's typical that I've found for the Secret Creek. Is lead is unbelievable out there. I suppose it's been collecting for over 100 years, so there's a shitload there, but there's also mercury and amalgam, which I'll show you in a minute, because if you watched along and you got this far, you would have seen the gold that we got in the test pans and stuff. Well, we got some in here, not a lot, but it's there. But we did get some amalgam, some mercury mixed in with it, so I'll tip it out and I'll show you what it's like. It means another retort video, that's for sure. Cheers. Okay, here we go, snuff a dump from a Easter weekend. Bit of fun at the creek with me kid. But as you have a look, and I'll get this all sort of centered down the bottom, the whole lot lot's gone silver. I don't know if you can see that. I'll try and zoom in. Come on. There we go. Everything's turned silver. There's a few nice pieces in there. Bit of micro. But yeah, that's all amalgamated again. The whole lot's all gone silver, so that means I'm going to have to retort it again, clean it up, and I may even smelt it, add it to my button, see if I can build my $1 million bar today. Well, I'll start anyway. Alright, cheers, thanks very much for watching. We'll give you a wait once it's dried out a bit. Cheers. Morning everyone, Andy here, Poverty Prospecting, just doing the last of this. That's the lead that came out of the creek on the day. Looks like that one's never hit anything. But we're going to weigh that lead up, do it nice and dry. So bear with us and we'll see what this stuff weighs. So turn this on. Pop that on. Oh, 12.49. It's nearly the most lead I've got. I think the most I got was 12.98 or something. So there's a fair bit there. But yeah, that's the lead. And then we'll show you the gold, because the gold's over here. But as I was saying, it's got mercury in it. So we'll zoom in on that. You can see it's all gone silver, so that'll have to be retorted at some stage. That'll have to go in a separate jar again. Keep it until I've got enough to actual retort. We will do a weight of that before the reveal, the finish of this video. I'll do the weight of this gold with the mercury on it, and then we'll put it in a jar and keep it to retort it. Cheers, hang on. Okay, got the gold out, got it dried off. It's in that little jar just in there. It's all amalgamated. Anyway, we'll see what it weighs. Don't expect it to weigh a lot, because we weren't there for a very long time. But let's see we can get this in here. Mm-hmm. 0.12, and that's going to go in with this jar, because in this jar here I have some bigger nuggets that have actually still got amalgam attached to them, so that's going to be collected together and then put in and retorted, so I can actually make it nice and clean, so it looks like that. But this is my lead collection in a jar, and it's full of big bullets, little bullets, buckshot, slug gun pellets, you name it, it's all in there, in a death head. Alright, so 0.12 for the day. Not the best, but then again, we didn't spend a lot of time doing it. So, spent a lot of time bumping our gums and talking shit, which is pretty normal, especially when we get together, my son and I. All good. Thank you, and thanks for watching, thanks for subbing, thanks for sharing, and don't forget, get out there and have a go. Cheers. Bye.